He is a boxing legend, a national icon, a global superstar, Manny Pacquiao. But behind the glory, championships, and hero worship lies a story hidden from the public eye, a story of controversy, regret, and personal turmoil. Tonight, we expose the secrets no one talks about. From hidden addictions to shadow politics, from questionable referee calls to financial scandals, this story shatters the legend. Stay until the end. What you learn tonight may shake your perception forever. Behind the smiling champion was a man obsessed with risk. Manny Pacquiao struggled with gambling addiction, especially in his peak years. He lost nearly $360,000 on one cockfight bet. He placed six-figure wagers at illegal casinos in Australia and Macau. One night he lost so much that casino marksmen telephoned his inner circle demanding payment within hours. This crisis nearly bankrupted his investments in Philippine casinos and bars. His promoter and business advisors eventually cut him off. That downfall forced a major reassessment and a purge of financial rashness. In the build-up to the Floyd Mayweather fight, Manny Pacquiao became entangled in performance-enhancing drug allegations. His rival's camp demanded Olympic-standard blood testing within 30 days of the bout. Manny refused, citing cultural trepidation and fear of injections, a decision widely criticized. Losing negotiations, the fight collapsed. Manny filed a defamation suit against Mayweather's promoter, demanding a public apology. Though he tested clean under multiple commissions, every time a question arises about his career, this battle of accusations and retreats shadows his reputation. Manny's image as a devout Christian and family man shattered in 2016 when he declared that same-sex relationships were immoral. Major brands such as Nike immediately dropped him. Adidas publicly distanced itself. Sponsors withdrew millions. Manny issued public apologies, noting his statements were based on religious beliefs, but the damage to his brand was irreversible. His political career suffered, and endorsement offers never fully recovered, causing a steep financial and reputational hit. In his early championship years, making 108 pounds required extreme measures. Manny starved for days, sweatsuited in saunas, dehydrated until his heartbeat slowed to a dangerous crawl. Before one fight, he collapsed, his lips turning blue. Trainers considered hospitalization, but he refused. He would have forfeited his title shot. He regained consciousness only after intravenous fluids hours later. The show went on. Most trainers know this was unsustainable. Freddie Roach nearly quit over fear that Pacquiao was literally bleeding out to stay in the division. In 2013, Manny's Philippine bank accounts were frozen by authorities over alleged tax evasion amounting to 2.2 billion pesos, about 30 million British pounds. Manny insisted all income was taxed via United States authorities. Tax documents showed payments made on his behalf. Still, the Philippine Bureau of Internal Revenue disputed documentation. The saga dragged on for years and became a national scandal. Eventually, he settled, but the scandal tarnished his global image, raising questions about superstar accountability across borders. Few know that around the early 2000s, Manny Pacquiao secretly married a lesser-known woman before becoming famous. According to confidential sources, he maintained a parallel relationship away from public eyes. When his fame skyrocketed, that marriage quietly dissolved, and the woman and child were kept out of the spotlight. Manny's public relationship and later marriage to Jinky Pacquiao overshadowed the earlier union. To this day, records are scarce, and no documents or interviews exist, raising questions about the emotional costs of rising to superstardom. A man once filed a paternity suit claiming to be Manny's biological son from a brief early relationship. The case never made headlines. It was quietly settled out of court through a substantial undisclosed payment and strict gags. No ward has ever confirmed or denied it, a hush widely enforced behind closed doors. In 2015, Philippine authorities intercepted a credible assassination plan targeting Manny during a public campaign rally. Explosives had been planted along his motorcade's route. The operation was dismantled less than hours before departure, but neither Manny nor his family was informed publicly. The threat faded into silence, a lethal secret nobody spoke about outside palace walls. Sources from his early training camps reveal Manny suffered multiple knockouts during sparring, once unconscious for over 2 minutes, waking up dazed and incoherent. When applying for U.S. boxing licenses, these incidents were conspicuously absent or altered in his medical documentation. This cover-up potentially endangered both Pacquiao himself and any opponent stepping into the ring with him.